Good morning, Mayfield. It's a wonderful day today, not only because it's warm and sunny, but we have three special guests. Judge Taylor, Walter Cunningham, and last but not least, Charles Baker Harris. Please clap your hands together for the first guest, Judge Taylor. Hello, Judge Taylor. How are you today?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, Judge Taylor, how does it feel living in South Alabama when you usually live in New York?
Well, the only difference I can think of right now would be that it's hotter here.
Oh, that's true. Well, Judge Taylor, what was your reaction when you received news that Bob Evil attempted to kill Scout and Jem?
Well, I wasn't surprised at all. I knew that he was going to take revenge on Atticus sooner or later because he lost faith in front of the entire community.
Oh, okay. How did you feel when the jury found Tom guilty of raping Mayella?
Well, I was ashamed to have judged that case and to announce that the poor Negro was guilty. To think that even with all the evidence proving Tom's innocence, he was still charged guilty by the jury.
Wow, it must have been a hard experience seeing justice in court. Well, Judge Taylor, it was great to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Our next guest is Walter Cunningham.
How are you today, Walter? I'm fine, thanks, man.
Is that a new hairstyle you got there?
Yeah, man, didn't you know, a lot of boys my age, they grow their hair, and then they tie in a bun to see who has the best bun after a year.
That's interesting. Well, to begin with my first question, we heard that Mr. Cunningham was a part of the mob on the night when a couple of folks were in front of the jailhouse. Did you know about this?
Yeah, back old memories, man. The thing is, I didn't know about this. But I knew about this after, though. Like, I knew he was going to jailhouse after night. But, like, you know, he told me he was going to go do some work, and I thought he was going to do some work. But I was, like, now that I think about it, I was kind of unsure about him leaving with a couple other men. So, you know, but, like, I didn't actually really think that he's going to go, you know, threaten Mr. Finch there. But, yeah.
Wow. That's really bad. I heard that Scott had a bit of issues with you. Are you guys still not getting along, or has there been a change of heart?
Well, school started last week, as you might have heard. And, you know, at first she was normal, how we normally are, and, you know, I think she was even nice to me. But, you know, like, out of nowhere, she just started acting like I did something really terrible to her. And I asked Jem, you know, what was wrong, and he told me that about the night in the jailhouse. And then, like, I apologized to her because my father didn't. You know, and then she was like, forgave me really easily, and we, you know, we're cool now. She invited me to dinner that night.
Well, that's great to hear, Walter.
Do you have any molasses? Or is there already molasses in here?
No, I think we might have some backstage, but it was great to have you on the show, Walter. And our last guest is Charles Baker Harris.
I'm gonna take it backstage. Get some molasses.
Sure.
Welcome back, folks. Unfortunately, our host, Sabrina, had to go for some emergency issues, so I'll be filling in for the rest of the evening. And now our last guest is none other than Charles Baker Harris. Hello, Charles. How are you doing today?
I'm mad fine. Thanks for asking. By the way, just call me Bill.
All right, Bill. Well, you've grown a lot this year, Bill. How did you feel when Tom Robinson's verdict was guilty?
Well, he wasn't guilty. That was the sad part. I even left the trial early because I was getting so emotional. I ain't judgmental, but the way Mr. Gilmer was cross-examining Tom Robinson, it was not fair at all. It was really bad. I just hope that doesn't happen to anyone else.
I agree too. It was a very emotional trial. So how are your parents, you know, towards you?
Well, they're fine. They're nice, but I feel like they get better off without me. Like, they buy me any toys I want, but they don't spend time with me. Like, it's always like when they give me a toy, they expect me just to play with it and not hang out with them. I feel like I'm always annoying them, and I don't know, I just hope we get more close, so, because if they're my parents, they should, like, talk to me, so.
Jill, I'm sure that's not true. Your parents must love a handsome chap like you.
Oh, shucks, thank you, man.
No problem. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for tonight. But stay tuned. Next week, we're going to have the one, the only, Boo Radley.
he has finally agreed to do an interview with us.